Woo-wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie Brownie. I've got something great. I've got something great. So, this is the kind of day it really sucks that I'm handicapped and I can't use my freaking left thumb being a lefty because I have a knife review to do today that I would love to just go all out on. And I'm going to go 7/8 all out because I'm going to use my right hand. So here is what's so special. We're not talking about this knife, but we're going to talk about this knife. When I picked up this knife in the blade category between 4 and 5 inches, when you're talking about drop point survival / bushcraft knives, like a camp knife, I said over and over again how there is nothing better than this right here. This is the Bradford Guardian 4.5. This knife is tremendous, and I told everybody there will be another knife that will win my heart over as much as this thing right here. It's literally every single thing I needed a drop point camp knife to be in the 4 to 5 inch blade range. Well, let me tell you a little something about TRM. TRM didn't care what I thought about. They didn't care that I thought that knife couldn't be beat. They said, yeah, it can. So TRM came out with this. Oh, that leather is something sick. This knife right here is called the Red Line. It's got red liners. This is the Red Line fixed blade from TRM. And I am blown away to see that they still have some in stock in the OD green micarta. They sell out of their knives so fast because they are, well, first of all, they are probably some of the highest quality knives on the planet, but they are in such demand that their knives sell out incredibly fast. They come in a carbon fiber with twill pattern. They come in with a jet black G10, and they come in with the OD green micarta. The other two I think might be sold out. I'm not sure, but this one is still available. And let's see if the other, because this one's lit up. Let's see. Yeah, that one's out of stock. Okay, so the carbon fiber with twill is still available, and the OD green is still available, which is crazy. Because they sell out so fast. So if you really want a phenomenal knife, jump on it. So this one is incredible. I mean, the grip, I'm going to say, is a little bit better than my Bradford, and I love that Bradford grip. I say, and a few other knife people do agree, that the micarta that these guys do at TRM is some of the best on the planet. I mean, it feels great. It looks great. It just, everything about it, when your hands are a little wet, it even grips better. Every single thing about this knife, oh my gosh, is just absolute perfection. Once in the hand, you instantly understand what you have. You instantly are saying to yourself, I'm ready. I'm done. I can just go. I can put on my pack. I can throw this on my belt. I can walk into the woods, and eventually I can walk out. I can survive with this, and you can definitely survive with this. You have a 90-degree spine, so you can strike a ferro rod. You have these beautiful red liners. You have the nicest micarta on the planet. And you have a blade that is made to perfection. Let's go over some of the stats, and we will take it outside. Take it outside. So let's see. It says Marianne and Les Halpern, owners of Halpern Titanium and TRM, have been riding the red line in their business since 1997. And it says everything that they've manufactured has been pushed to the limit for quality. If you've ever seen any other knife reviewer talk about TRM knives, they're going to say the same thing. The quality is unmatchable. It is phenomenal stuff. So with this guy, the overall length is 9.3 inches. The thickest point on the grip in here is going to be 0.675 inches. You have more than a half inch right in here where you need it for that index finger, index finger, this is a finger, index finger to rest. That's where you need all of that nice plump grip, is where the power of your grip is going to be. It's only 5.9 ounces. You have a 4.6 inch cutting edge. The steel is CPM 20 CV. Awesome. The thickness is 0.160 inches. That's nice. It is a flat grind. Everybody knows. Everybody knows how much I love it. The finish is 2-part tumbling process, deburring, and final tumble process on ceramic balls. The handles are 3D contoured, carbon fiber, black G10, and OD green micarta. Let's see. It has cherry red vulcanized fiber spacers, separate from the handles. And that adds a pop of color, which it does. It also helps with vibration. And the inspiration for our fixed blade's name, the red line. Let's see. Each set of handles and spacers is hand sanded to sit flush with the blade. They can be removed for cleaning the knife. Obviously, it has screws. But we will not be offering separately due to hand sanding. So you're not going to get these if you wanted an extra set of liners. Remember, these are hand sanded per each knife. Right? They don't just sand a bunch and throw them into a bin and then put 2 on. No, this knife is built for itself, right? So that's why, and that is something extremely special. And let's see, hardware is 3 brass inserts, stainless steel 6 lobe screws, and the leather is 100% manufactured in USA. Cowhide leather. The red line, the whole thing, not just the sheath, but it's cowhide leather, and everything is manufactured right here in the U.S. It's actually in Palmer, Massachusetts, right down the road from me. Imagine that. Greatness finds itself. So let's just take this thing outside. It's gorgeous. All right, so we don't currently have any sunshine, but we got plenty of cloud shine to show this thing off. So let's go. Let's show it off with some cloud shine. Oh, we got some sun trying to break through, but it's not going to work. Check this thing out, man. When you're talking about drop point perfection, you don't need to look anywhere outside of TRM. These guys just are the best at what they do. This knife is freaking beautiful. And I know beautiful. It's not me, but I've seen it before. All right, so let's go test this thing. First things first, everybody's going to want to know, is it sharp? I'm going to do some things with my left hand because I really want to work on it, even though I'm not supposed to. Well, apparently, this knife means I'm not going to have to stress my left hand. So you see all the hairs sitting right there? Those are just leftovers because this thing is crazy shave sharp. And that is an absolute freaking bald spot. Let's keep going. All right, so I have some cardboard out here from, actually this is from the knife that just came in. So, I got to use the other hand for this one. So if you're talking about ripping open packages and things like that, can you use your red line as your EDC? Absolutely, that is going to be no problem at all. You're going to have no issues opening up boxes and packages and things like that. But what if you need to take your boxes and packages and eventually just throw them in the fire? Well, it's not going to be a problem. This thing is so sharp. I mean, cutting isn't just a breeze, but it's nice. It's like one of those things where it's like that cut you make is so gratifying. And it doesn't even matter what hand you are, apparently, because it's going to cut just fine. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. We got some thin pieces of wood. I'm gonna try this. The pain I feel for you guys, that really hurts my hand. All right, so let's see. Golly. Golly. So I already have obviously some embers going from the fire that I had. So I mean, if I really needed to get that fire going again, taking some of these, putting them on the embers, and just giving it some very finely directed breaths would help this thing light up like crazy. Let's try. Oh, I can't do a side grip really, but let's try a side grip. I can do a side grip with my other hand, but I'm a man, baby. All right, let's see. Oh, that's going right into my wound. All right. All right. So if you're injured, if all of a sudden, let's say, this is pretty good to show with, because let's say you are out and you do sustain an injury on your working hand. Can you still use a knife half-handed? Yeah. All of a sudden something goes wrong with your thumb, you can still use a knife, but you still have two hands. So what about offhand usage? Can I still find a way to work my offhand? And I don't practice a lot with my offhand. I should, but I don't. And still, this knife makes it feel like I would never need to practice because it makes it feel so easy. Let's see. Now I'll go in the side grip with my right hand. No problem. No problem. It's actually super smooth. The edge geometry you're talking about when you're picking up one of these knives, it's flawless. Without flaw. That's what flawless means. Without flaw. That means there's nothing I can think of, say, or do that's going to make it not good. I want to take a couple pieces of stuff here to the other stump so I can test. But this thing's still connected, so we're going to do something right here. Hold on. All right, so my extension cord is under some brush. So what I want to do is see if I can't. I was just about to try that with my left hand. That would have hurt. So what I want to do is try and see if I can't knock off a piece here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Let's try my right hand first. Now with my left, I can get a good swing. I know I can. Oh, wow! I did not expect a half swing with my right hand to give me so much. That was phenomenal. All right, so I'm happy with that. Let's take this piece of rope and go over to the stump where I have some hose waiting for us to get some stuff done. Been doing a whole lot of work in the yard. That was all brush just the other day, everybody remember? So let's come over here. Let's come over here and get this party started. I'm gonna put that stuff right there. Let's try some 4-foot gravity drops and we'll see the natural bite. Bam. God, this knife is so good looking. It is so good looking. That is dropping nice. It's hitting hard. We're getting more than a 1/4 inch of bite every single time on just a 4-foot drop. Man, this is nice looking. Let's try some hard downwards here. Bam! That hits solid. That is biting in. And check out this tip. Look how thick. That's how you make a tip. That is perfectly designed. Perfectly designed. You don't hear me say it. You don't hear me say that every day. Wah. Boom! I'm telling you. That's hitting with a lot of power. It's just pushing in about 1 inch deep. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Let's bring it closer so we can show you guys the cut that we're about to do. So we hope. So let's take 1/2 inch nylon rope and try a push cut without sawing. So weird in this hand. Oh my gosh. All right, so that was super clean. And normally I do it with the other hand and it's really, depending on the knife, it would be really easy or really hard depending. But I know what I'm doing. This, it was so weird to push with the opposite hand. This knife made that really, really simple. So we already did a chop on this, but what I want to do is just peel some of the extension cord away, right? And what I'm doing is I'm holding it in my left hand, placing the blade down and then pulling it backwards rather than pushing the knife forward so I can strip that. And it's going to work out quite nicely. And I just put that right on the nerve of my thumb. Woo! You got some kind of nerve. All right, so this thing, this thing is just a beautiful, beautiful cutting tool, and that's exactly what it is. It is a cutting tool. Let's expose some of this here. And I mean, it's just that easy. Can you use it on a just in case, better get Mako, maybe your car broke down and you got to tie some wires together? It's not just a camp knife. It's not just a bushcraft survival type blade. This can be your EDC. This can be your carry it anywhere, use it for anything type of knife. It is fan-freaking-tastic. And I know ahead of time how great it's going to be, just because of all the experiences I've personally had with TRM and the experiences that you hear. Wow, that was so easy. The experiences you hear from so many who have the ability and oh my gosh, that is so easy to have worked with a knife from these guys. It is really, really nice. Wow. All right, so I'm telling you, the straight up cutting is so beautiful with this knife. It is so freaking nice. So I got this, like, you see how it's shaped and it's got this saddle piece. I want to try and cut down from that end without it flipping over. Let's see here. It never turned. That is absolutely sharp right there. Not just looking, like it is. I just hit my thumb again. It is absolutely sharp looking. I have exposed like nerves here and here, and every time I touch it, it just like rings into my elbow. Boo. So that right there, sweet, sweet, sweet. But we're not done. We're not done yet. We got to test this edge, hitting it against something hard, and something solid. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here, because if anybody knows these trees, these dry guys right here grow all over the place, and they're super hard, right? And generally, if you have an edge that is not heat treated well, and you hit a few of these a couple times, it's going to show. Oh, I just broke it right in half. All right, let's see. That's beautiful, but we need to hit more. We need to hit more. I didn't expect it to break that fast. I did not. That one caught me by surprise. All right, let's we're gonna find. Well, let's find a big one and just. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's make sure you guys are gonna be in there. I think you're in the film there. It's like a firecracker. You hear that? That is solid. You can see right here, maybe the coloration, all that stain right there, that's from that. Oh man, this blade is so solid. It's so nice. And I hit it on the spine a couple times. Now back to the edge. I missed. Stupid right hand. Alright. So this stuff is hard. You can see I'm giving it actual shots. If you think I'm hitting it weak, well, you're out of your mind. But this edge almost, I mean, aside from the fact that it has like the dirt from the tree because it has old sap on it, you wouldn't even be able to tell it was used looking at it. Look at that. That is stunning. Oh crap, I think I just used my finger to knock them off. Maybe not. There's still some right there. Yeah, okay. And it's still gonna be razor sharp. Razor sharp. I want to do a knife throw, but I kind of am not good throwing with my right hand. We're gonna try anyway though. We're gonna try, because if we don't, well, then it's just not me. All right, let's try. Yeah! I threw that pretty hard. I threw that really hard. Ugh! TRM. You know what that means? That means it's balanced well. That means they know exactly how to do it. At that point, normally I'd be going and I'd twirl it all around. I'm not as good with my right hand, as efficient getting a blade around as I am with my left. But you can see, even for someone who's offhand, I can still get the blade around. And that doesn't say anything like about me per se, but it says a whole lot about this knife. It says a whole lot about the knife. All right, let's get over here and go ahead and baton with some to make some kindling, things like that. This is a joy. This is a joy in my hand. I am so very, very pleased just to be holding it. Oh, it makes me want to not put it down. It really does. It's that nice. All right, I almost forgot what hand I have to use, and I forgot to grab a baton. All right, here we go. This is so awkward for me. I'm not used to doing it this way. There, that is vibrating into my thumb. All right, so here we are. You can see I'm not making it up. We're right in a knot and dead, like in the middle of it. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Look at that. That's 2 knots right there. Just popped straight through. There we go. We're back in that knot. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. All right, let's try again. There we go. We're back on another knot here. Oh, that was straight through. Just flawless. That is beautiful. The only reason I stopped is because it made a nasty, my thumb is not supposed to be doing this. So that hurts, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. That really hurts. Let's try some with the left. Look at that curl. Ha. It's so hard grabbing it, basically with just a couple fingers here. But still, even an injured person can work this knife. Can work this knife. Why did I do that? With ease. Let's try this here. Let's try this here. Let's do some. There we go. Resize some sticks. Boom. Easy. 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 Just easy, flawless, without problem. That's what this knife is. All right. That was super simple. It just literally went right in my mouth. It snapped back all the stuff from the inside of this ball. Blech, that was gross. All right, let's try this here. Try not to stab my other hand because it's the only one I have left. Just absolute ease of operation. Just easy. Easy. I'm holding it like a monkey. Like some kind of Cro-Magnon or pre-humanoid. And it's working. Man. You know what? Let's try and find a 1-inch forestry real quick. I said try and find like I don't know where it's growing. Dumb. All right, so let's take down a little bit of this here. Let's take down a little bit of this here. Easy peasy. Lemon. I've got to walk around it. Squeezy. Look at that. That is just freaking beautiful. That is beautiful. These cuts, man. That is so nice. Let's try. This has got vines wrapped around it. Let's see if we can get through that. That's a yes. That is a yes. So this has vines. It went through the vines and the tree. All right, let's see. Let's see. That went through every one of those pieces. Right through the vines. That went through all that. Holding it in between 2 fingers. Man. I'll tell you what. When a knife is made right, it's going to knife no matter what. No matter what, how, where, when, why, it's going to work. This thing
is made 100% right. It's correct. It's it. Everything you would want your drop point survival knife to be is this and more. I thought I knew perfection. I thought I found the one. I did now. I did now. Does that take anything away from the Bradford Guardian 4.5? No, it doesn't. That knife is phenomenal. That knife is phenomenal, and there will be 1,000 people to agree, maybe more. But I'll tell you what, if they think it's the best, it's because they haven't held this one yet. This is amazing. If you guys want to get a spectacular, I mean spectacular knife, golly, check this out. I'm going to put the link down below for this page so you can check it out, and then feel free to look at all their knives, because these guys make knives right. God, man, I love this thing. All right, so look at that edge, is freaking beautiful. So that's it for this one. I am in knife heaven right here. Knife heaven. Hi, I'm Donnie all day. Until next knife.